Hey there, Mike here with the first Gromacs tutorial I've had in a little while. This is going to teach you how to visualize Gromacs dynamically. Now this means that while your simulation is running, you can actually see what's happening in the coordinate file from VMD, which, if you know Gromacs, is like the coolest thing in the world. I don't know what the scientific applications of this would be, but in terms of demonstrating it and showing it off at maybe expos, there's a lot of potential for this to be used. So just follow along. It's a quick example that someone made online, and I haven't found a video tutorial for it yet, so I thought I'd just make it. Anyways, it's going to be this site. I'll link it to you under the description. You're just going to download this file here, IMD example. Now that's just a tar file, and you can put that whatever you want. I already put it in my documents folder here, documents Gromacs, and you're going to extract it, but I'm not going to use the tutorial. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. Don't tell all the Linux fanboys I'm doing this. Just extract it there, make that folder. If you want to use the terminal, that's fine, but just any unzip kind of thing. Now we're going to go to our terminal. This, by the way, is ChiroDoc. I'd highly recommend it. So, is it CD? Direct your terminal to wherever your Gromacs is. So, okay, here's the extracted file. IMD example. You're going to go into there. Alright, look what we have here. If you're familiar with Gromacs, you know that this is ready for a simulation right now, all of these files. This is pretty much the bare minimum that you're going to need. So what we're going to do is we're going to gromp it together. As you can see, we don't have a TPR set up. So we're going to go gromp-f, the MDP file, mdp-c, the coordinate file, npt.gro. npt is the usual name that people typically give a pressure minimization, I believe, output. So we know that this thing is ready to go. And then you're going to do -maxwarn space 1. And this is going to run, and it looks like it should say there is one warning, but it's going to allow it because of that max warn. And alright, you're about ready to go. So before running the simulation, type ls, just as a reflex, always good to do. And then do VMD. If you don't have that installed, look up how to get that. Space imdgroup.gro, that coordinate file. This is the one we're going to be following. And look, there it is. There's the setup. I forget exactly what this is, but it's pretty cool, and at the same time, it's not too huge, and you should be able to run it on your system. So, we could make this look pretty, but I know you just want to see how it's done first. So what you're going to do is you're going to enter the parameters. I'm sorry, not parameters. You're going to enter in the terminal under VMD. VMD is a great front end for Gromacs, by the way. mdrun -s topple.tpr -imd-wait -imd-pull -imd-term. And there's descriptions for what all of these do on the page that I sent you. Be sure to read that over. So press enter. Alright, so let's look at this. It looks like it is looking for port 8888, and that is your local port you're going to set up right now to look for this. And it is actually waiting. It's not going to run the simulation until it finds that. And it would be great if we could do that in VMD, but while VMD is waiting, it completely locks up. And unfortunately, VMD will not do anything unless it has an input file already in it. So that means we have to go over here and open a new terminal. Direct yourself back there, right where you were before. Alright, and then VMD, the exact same coordinate file, imdgroup.gro. Here we go. Now we have a new VMD made here. Go to extensions, simulation, and then IMD connect. Hostname type local host, port 8888. That's 4 8s. Then click connect. Give it a minute. And boom, look at that. How fantastic is that? People who haven't seen a dynamic simulation before are probably freaking out right now. I know I did the first time that I got this working. Now, be sure to try this with your own simulations because this is really fantastic, and I actually am setting up a demo for somebody to use for their research from Gromacs, and it really works out fantastically. So, there you go. If you have any questions about it, be sure to ask them in the comments.